Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and today I am actually at the Tenpin Antique Mall where I am going to start to close my booths up. I have 2 spaces right now, only until the end of the month, but I do have some totes here, so I'm going to go in and start pulling items from the shelves that I will sell online. So whether they're going to go on eBay or one of my Friday night live sales, I will no longer be here at the mall, which is sort of bittersweet, sort of sad, but for business reasons, I just had to, pull the plug on it. I'm finding that I'm able to sell things directly, and having Aaron as an employee and doing this, we can kind of get through a much larger amount of items. With having the shutdown of, everything right now, it also made sourcing really harder. And at this point, even as things start to open back up, I don't have any inventory to put in the booth. In fact, I've already been pulling some things that I was going to put in the booth, and I sold them directly to people. And I already actually filled up 1 tote full of stuff while I was here last week. So it's just to a point where the booth isn't really the most logical thing for me as a business practice. It never really did make a whole lot of money because I pretty much put all the better stuff online. And if I don't really mean better stuff in that way, but I mean the stuff that's going to have the better profit margins normally, or the stuff that's more worth my time to list. But yes, with having the Friday night sales, we can sell a $5 item and it's fine, but it's not always the smartest to sell that kind of stuff on eBay with all the fees and the shipping and everything. So with that said, I'm going to go inside and we are going to take a look around at my 2 spaces and start to pull them apart. All right, let's start with this first booth. So I've got lots of like salt and pepper shakers, figurines, and a whole bunch of owls, canisters. So we're gonna start with filling up 2 totes right now. And then that's my other booth over there. So let's see, where do we want to start? Probably with the heavier items first on the ground. First in the bottom. This is not going to be fun to ship. Oh, that's heavy. That's a heavy one. But maybe I don't want to take that one yet. No, I need to take everything. That's the sad part. Okay, let's just start grabbing things. So we're going to pick up this brass Native American on his horse. Quite tarnished. Put that in there. Okay. So we gotta start. We're off to the races. Maybe we'll put these kind of things in there too. These birds. Again, that's not the easiest thing to ship because of their size. Boxes are tricky to find that'll fit that. Okay, these little crystal guys, these are easier to ship. They're pretty too. Put those in. Okay, and then this is a really pretty crystal footed bowl. That'll be nice to put on maybe a Friday night sale. This little guy here, the apple, that's pretty too. Now these, I've always liked these Kellogg's bowls. That'll be a good Friday night item. I know it's a bit precarious, but things tend to be pretty safe that way. Dutch Masters tin, that's lighter. We got to have a good mixture here of heavy and light so that it's not too ridiculous. Got the mushroom planter. We'll put that in. What else? We have a single duck bookend. That's a left end. It's a left end bookend. Very nice. Here's a Homer Laughlin dish. Put the Homer Laughlin dish in. We're making some headway here. This has a boo-boo on it, which is why it's in here. You can see the Maybe you can't see it. It's like a little bit of a hairline, but I might be able to still sell it. I had $6.50 on it. I'd probably sell it for that price on one of my Friday night sales. That can go in there. Okay, what else? We got butter dishes. This holds Hershey Kisses. It's really pretty. Sort of like a mercury glass. Put that in. Very nice. We've got some items over here, like a little Avon thing. Let's see, we can take some of these. They're small. We'll put those in. They'll fit nicely right down there. Very good. We've got lots of room still. It's nice because I've got lots of stuff still. Well, we could take the planes. These are good. I have sold some of these here at the booth, but not as many, or not all of them. So we'll put some of the airplanes in. This is really cool. This is a fun piece. I had this on top of my curio cabinet for a long time. I think that'll do well. It's a cool piece. And then we do have these little cars, this little spool. We'll have to take all of it, so I might as well just take all of it. We'll take this. Oh, and these buckets. I thought surely those would sell a long time ago, but not the right kind of people walking through, I guess. So that goes. The car goes there. Okay. We've got doodads over here. We could get all of these, the bells. We're starting to make some headroom, although look, there's still so much left. Yikes. Didn't even touch that one. So well. Oh my. Well, I know. Some of you are probably screaming about this, but I move a lot of things this way, and things really do not break. Like, I mean, unless you're going to put it on the back of a truck and go off-roading, but as long as you're careful with it, stuff's pretty safe. This is cool. It's a milk glass hat, so that's kind of fun. There's like a science to putting things in a box like this, though. Okay, we've got the glass fish, this fish. Maybe I want to put these, I'm going to save the heavy glass pieces for the other tote. Put those on the bottom. Got lots of stuff down there. This is like a dollar section. I'm not worried about that right now. All of these owls, the smalls. What else can we put? What else can we put in there? This is lightweight. Oh, there's a thermos in this one. I forgot about that. Put that in there. Put the coasters. This jar is cool. It doesn't have a lid though. This can fit right here. That works. This little gal, we get her. We'll put her in the jar. There she goes. Let's look over here real quick. We can take some of these. These are lightweight. It's all good. There we go. We're getting there. All right, so another dealer just walked by and they went ahead and bought this for me for $5. I figured that's okay. It's Duraglass. Pretty cool brand. Doesn't have the lid, and it is heavier, so the shipping would be kind of annoying, but I figured for $5, I'll sell it to him. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's going to be maybe quite a bit to ship, like $15 or so, depending on where you are. So, one less thing to worry about. But I have this one now. So, I'll just start putting random things in here. Maybe I want to leave that open so I can put stuff in it. I love these little cottage houses. They're cute. Okay, we've got the dog planters. These will do well. I know they will. It's just this area isn't the best place. Isn't the best place for kitschy stuff. Here, we'll put those in there. Little ivy glasses. I love these. Little juice carafe with the lid. I have a lemon one. This little blue dish, it's pretty. And we'll put that in here. I had people saying they wanted me to sell soap. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take any with me this time, but I know I can probably sell it on a Friday night sale. And I would do it for like $3 per bar. Yeah, do $3 per bar. That should be pretty good. Then I have the doilies and these little guys. What else do I want to put in this thing? I love this. The colors are so pretty. Can't take everything today. Let's do a couple of chalkware pieces. Start with this one. Okay. Can't get it off the wall. There we go. So we'll take that one. This one. I've got some really cute ones over here. These. I definitely underpriced in this mall because they'll do so much better on a Friday night sale. But that's all I had to work with. So now I know I can sell them somewhere else and get actually what they're worth. Beautiful. I love these things. They are so pretty. Where do we want to put this one? Put it down here. Okay. So, cute egg separator. Could do that. These are plastic. They're easy to ship. Lightweight. We'll do those. We could put these light things in here because this is heavy. That's heavy stuff. Here, I'll put these in there too. Beautiful. And then we have these chalk pieces. We'll put these somewhere. That works. Okay. What else do we want to take? We've got lots of little figurines. This is darling. Gotta take that with me. Beautiful. We'll take this too. We'll take it too. We do have some Tupperware pieces. These are nice. We'll take these with us. Tupperware. This is a nice server. The yellow. Very pretty. Sandwich guy. Beautiful. Okay, so I just got done at the antique mall. Wow. All right, filled up 2 totefuls. Oh crap, I just left. Oh my gosh. I think I left something. I have to go back in and get something really quick, but I'm running out of time because I have to go to the post office before 4 o'clock and it's already 3:20 and it's a 25-minute drive. So I gotta get going, but I was able to sell another $100 worth of stuff to a reseller that has a booth there. So I sold a couple shelves and then lots of small like items that were not in my best interest to try to sell online. So I was able to liquidate some of that, which was nice. But I think I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.